Cursed for his forefathers' crimes, here begins the tragic story of Oedipus Rex. Born to kill father, born to bed mother, he was sent away after birth by a shepherd's man. Left to die at the bed of a mountainside, with stakes in his feet and no hope of survival. However, the shepherd man took pity on the poor child, and brought him to Corinth, a city far, far away, to make sure the oracle's prophecy never came true. Oedipus Rex grew up under his foster parents, never to know the truth about his past. All went well until one day a drunken man shouted the truth of his conception. Curious, Oedipus went to the oracle to confirm the rumor. However, he was answered only by a vague mention of his horrible fate. Horrified by the fate of him, his mother, and his father, Oedipus ran far, far away to a distant land, hoping never to fulfill his fate. Upon his travel he met a carriage escorted by 5 men. Fighting became inevitable, and Oedipus slaughtered all but one man. Oedipus entered the city of Thebes and was greeted by a sphinx tormenting the city, killing every man who answered this riddle wrong. Which creature in the morning goes on 4 feet, at noon on 2, and in the evening upon 3? Oedipus thought carefully, and eventually determined that the answer to the riddle was simply man. Oedipus was crowned king of Thebes, marrying the lovely Jocasta, and had 4 children. Under his rule, Thebes thrived in prosperity, until one day a horrible plague swept across the city. Oedipus was at a loss, and was forced to send Creon to the blind seer Tiresias for guidance and answers. When Tiresias arrived, he did everything besides answer the question he was retrieved for. He provoked Oedipus, and made him unhappy by telling him the truth about his future and past. The only way to find out who killed the king at the crossroads was to find the last survivor of the assault, the shepherd, who also left Oedipus to die at the mountainside. The shepherd confirmed the truth about Oedipus's fate. Upon hearing the news, Queen Iocaste fled to her chambers, where she ended her tragic life. Upon seeing his mother's horrible fate, Oedipus gouged his own eyes out. Oedipus wept to Creon for forgiveness, and pleaded to see his children one last time. Oedipus lamented over his daughter's fates, and hoped for his sons to live at least a pleasant life. He was then swept away by Creon, never to return to Thebes. So, is Oedipus the one responsible for his own fate? Let's take a look at why Oedipus suffered the way he did. Oedipus was abandoned by his parents on a mountainside to die. His father was the one who sent baby Oedipus away in the hopes of preventing the prophecy from taking place. As a result, Oedipus would not know of his true heritage until it was too late. Oedipus leaves his not actually his parents when he hears a prophecy that he'll kill his father and marry his mother. This actually brings Oedipus closer to his parents. Really, if it weren't for the prophecy, Oedipus's tragic fate never would have become reality. In fact, Oedipus' actions were perfectly reasonable at the time. Oedipus kills his father, just as the prophecy foretold. Oedipus would have never done anything close to patricide had it not been for the prophecy that had condemned him at birth. Could Oedipus have avoided this tragedy? No. All of the characters tried their best to avoid their fate, but the gods will always have their way. In this way, Oedipus is not responsible for his own fate, nor the fate of his family.